Welcome to this introductory session on how the mental health activity in the NHS is going to be grouped and reported for 2026-27. If you want any more information, please contact me, Richard at rsrconsultants.com. I'm Richard Russell. I've been doing this for about 23 years and there's a lot of changes coming. So this is just a snapshot. Please do get in touch for the fuller picture. But there are three key areas I want to talk about. Talking therapies, otherwise known as improving access to psychological therapies for anxiety, depression, autism, ADHD, and everything else. Now, regarding talking therapies, there are three things taken into account. There is why you're accessing talking therapies. There is the severity of need of why you're accessing talking therapies. And then there's the intensity of support given during that attendance, that contact. Those three things combined, depression, mild, low intensity, gives you your grouping. Depression, severe, high intensity, gives you that grouping. And then you can do a lot of things with that activity once you've got it reported like that. For autism and ADHD, we have assessment. Now, for ADHD only, there might be medication suitable. So there's medication, and then there's annual review, depending on whether the GP is involved in the process or not. And you've got that for adults and children's. Although note, there is no non-face-to-face for children's. Whether that's correct, appropriate or not, I'll leave up to others to decide, debate. Research out there suggests both cases might be right, that non-face-to-face is viable and isn't viable. But you've got that as a snapshot for ADHD. For autism, again, assessment, but there is no treatment for autism. It is who you are. Once we know who you are, we can amend the environment better. And that's the autism. And then it's combined 900 for assessment, 900 for 50 for assessment, 1200 for combined assessment. Well worth doing combined if you think they might have both. And all this information is communicated via the Talking Therapies data set, the community data set, or the mental health services data set. For everything else, we have all these what they call populations, and all 11 populations, although one is talking therapies that we've already covered, all these populations are grouped in there's an algorithm to it, but they are also grouped by domain, community, crisis, inpatient, and setting, and these 12 settings. And it's a relatively complex algorithm. You look at the teams supporting them, the diagnosis supporting them, and once you know the diagnosis and teams and what bed they're in, if they're admitted, you put it all together and out pops one of the relevant populations, domains and settings, and it all flows via the mental health services dataset. So well worth getting into. Richard at rsrconsultants.com if you want to get into it in more depth. Thank you for your time.